And 10 News reporter Adam Rakusin is live at the San Ysidro border crossing. And Adam, you spoke to people who say shutting down the border would have devastating consequences for their everyday lives.
And there are a lot of people who live in Mexico who work in the United States. They rely on being able to cross so they can take care of their families. There are also people who live in the United States that have family members on the other side of the border. So if they're not able to cross, that means little kids might not be able to see their mom or their dad. Clinging tightly to her 6-month-old daughter, Jackie Carreño patiently waits for a trolley headed toward San Diego. They just crossed into the United States after visiting Isabel's father in Mexico.
Their dad is deported, so I have to go back and forth.
The back and forth between two countries is a regular occurrence. Jackie's got 3 kids and says most of what they need to survive is on the U.S. side of the border, including school.
If they do close the border, how would that be possible to get their vaccines and everything I need for them?
This morning, the President of the United States threatened to close the southern border entirely if he doesn't get the money to finish the wall. That statement has people who rely on crossing worried.
I get to the border at 3 a.m. I cross in El Chaparral or Pedwest, and it takes like 2 or 3 minutes to cross in that time.
Angelica Hernandez lives in Mexico because it's cheaper, but works in La Jolla.
Yeah, it would be a problem for me because I work over here and I have a sister to be care of. But I think it will be a huge problem for a lot of companies over this side.
But if you build the wall, that is a sovereign decision of a sovereign nation, the United States of America.
Roberto Bernal says he can appreciate the president's want to secure the border, but believes closing it would have serious economic consequences for people and businesses on both sides.
Yes, big problem. Yes, because if the border is shut down, it would mean that I couldn't come over here. So it is very, very bad for this family because they need my help.
And not everyone was worried about the president's tweet. Some told me they are U.S. citizens, so they should be able to come and go as they please. To others, even the thought of getting stuck on either side might be enough to keep them from crossing. Coming up tonight on 10 News at 6, we're able to speak with one of those businesses that's not too far from the border crossing, hear how they took the tweet and whether or not any type of closure would impact them. That's coming up tonight on 10 News at 6. Reporting live from the border, Adam Rakusin, 10 News.
Yeah, we know a lot of people will be patiently watching to see what happens. Thank you, Adam.